In this video, we're going to look at how to delete an artifact and make a few other changes to your ePortfolio, all associated with the artifacts and reflections. Let's begin with how to delete a file. Now, this will happen if you create your ePortfolio now and then you're refining it and you're refining it. You might want to change a file, and that happens. So to delete a file that's already there and to replace it, this is what you need to do. Click on the ePortfolio, and we have all our items here. If you click on My Items, you can see the list. Alright, let's say that I do not like I have made changes to my summative reflection. Alright, so I need to replace this. The first thing I will do is delete this, the one that exists over there, from my D2L. So I'm going to delete this. Are you sure you want to delete summative? Yes, I do. My summative reflection is now gone. If I click on Presentation Masters, you see my summative has completely vanished from my home page now. Okay, that's good. That's what I wanted. So I'm now going to have to replace it, which is the same process as adding a file. So I'm going to now go back to adding a file, which is in ePortfolio, add files, upload, and there's summative reflection. I now open that and I add it. So this is my new summative document that has come in. Same process again. We need to associate this with the home page of my presentation. So I click on the arrow, I add to presentation, select the presentation, and I select my home page and add it. So it says added successfully. I'm going to check that. And yes, it has added it successfully. And that's how you delete a file and replace it. In the next part of this now, I'm going to be talking about how to play around with these titles. And this is the one we created. So I have my ePortfolio, my summative reflection, and my outcomes. Okay. Now, one thing I'm not happy about is the fact that the ePortfolio presentation is the name of the file. So it has the extension here as well. I would like it to be a little different and be a nice title as such. So how do we do that? Okay, I will close this. To do that, we're now going to have to edit those pages. So click on the arrow as we did before, select Edit, and remember your pages are in Content Layout. Right. So on this home page, I have my presentation. I also have my summative reflection. Okay, so let's change the name. Click on the arrow next to, in this case, my portfolio presentation, and I'm going to edit the display options. Right. So I'm going to take off the extension. I'm going to say ePortfolio PowerPoint presentation, and then maybe this is my 5-page presentation. Okay, I will save this. Okay, now remember what I've told you. I always like to look at how it appears now. So I'm going to click on View Presentation again. And now I have this changed title. I have my file, but I also have a little description over there. So that's kind of nice. So if you want, you can add the description. Okay, so let's try that now for my summative reflection. So I am still on the same page. I click on the arrow near summative, edit display options, and I change the name, and I just say summative reflection. And maybe I add in, this is my final summative reflection of my Masters program. Okay, sounds good. And I now save it. Okay, let's look at it. View presentation, and there it is. Now, I would like to move summative reflection above ePortfolio presentation. So we need to change the order here. What do you do? To change the order, locate the green arrow. So summative reflection has an arrow pointing up, meaning it can move up. PowerPoint presentation has an arrow pointing down because it can only move down now. So let's move my presentation up, and that's it. That's all you have to do here. If you view your presentation, summative reflection has moved up, and that's it. So let's try it. Try changing the name for one more as an example. I'm going to go to outcome 1, and for artifact 1 I'm going to change this. I'm going to say, I could leave it as artifact 1, just take off the final extension, or I could do something like outcome 1 artifact. Okay, now in the description here I might want to say something about the artifact. So this was a paper submitted for the AD-LDSP 777 course. This is just an example, and I save it. Okay, let's look at it. Outcome 1, and I have changed the title, and I have my little description over here. So you can try this for all the other things, and again, it's completely your choice. It is not a requirement, but this is up to you. These are cosmetic changes basically.